Alright, so my name is Brian Weezer. Today I'm going to be doing the demonstration speech. For this particular skill, I'm going to be showing you how to stick weld on carbon steel. This is a 1/4 inch stick, flat bar 2 inch, and a little bit about welding. This particular process is called stick welding. And how it works basically is that there's a piece of metal right here and there's this flux. The flux uses it to cover as a shielding gas, and it makes the weld come out way better. That's just in simple terms, and in as simple terms as I can. This is the electrode holder. This is the one that gives the current, and that's the ground clamp right there. And I'm going to be showing you guys how to stick weld on 2 inch by 1/4 inch carbon steel. First, I'm going to show you what not to do, and I'm going to show you how to do it. So, a lot of people when stick welding, the biggest issue is they're not getting comfortable. You have to be very comfortable when you're stick welding, so try to do a dry run. And what most people get wrong is that they stick it, they stab at it, but you have to strike it like a match. And I'm gonna do it bad. I'm gonna show you how not to do it on one side, and then the other side I'm gonna show you how to do it correct. All right, we'll get started. I mean, that's what a lot of people struggle with. They're just trying to get it started. They try stabbing at it. It should come out something like that. It doesn't even come out good sometimes. Now on the other side, I'm gonna show you how to do a proper weld with stick welding. It's gonna be on this side. If you're wanting to get started in welding, I wouldn't recommend this process. I would recommend using flux core welding due to the fact that it's very beginner friendly. This is something. This process is more versatile because, like I said, you don't need a gas bottle to put around. The flux acts as a shielding gas, and you can really just weld wherever you need as long as the leads are long enough. Now I'm gonna show you how to weld properly. So like I said, you always have to be comfortable, get in a good position, and try to keep a good angle on the top plate and on the bottom plate, so you're getting even weld on the bottom and on the top. So I'm gonna get started. Try to look at it. I'm running a little cold. I'm gonna do another one. This one came out better than before, but not so how I like it. All right, ready? One. Alright, bring the camera over here. So, it's not the best, but you see the complete differences of arc strikes right there. And this is actually a good weld that has complete penetration on the top plate and on the bottom plate. There's little to no undercut. but I haven't welded stick welded in a while. And then turn it back on me. So how can this be useful to you, and how can you use the skill that I'm demonstrating you to benefit you in this video? So like welding is used a lot in cars and structural buildings, especially with flux core and stick welding. So you can really benefit from this. I can give you 2 real life examples of how I benefited from this particular skill. My neighbor his bumper on his truck fell off, so I welded that one, and then I had my uncle. I welded some support frames for his truck, for his rack, and I made a good money off of that. Like I said, this particular skill, you can make good money off of it. It just depends how much time and dedication you are willing to put to it. This can really be used for anything. You can make good money off of this. So like I said, if you just put good time into it, there's 3 different processes, 3 different main processes. There's this, stick welding, which is the one I showed you. Like I said, this is the electrode, and there's flux core welding. Flux core welding, it is a wire that runs through it, and you're using a MIG gun, using this, and the wire just flows to the gun. If you want to get started on welding, I would recommend getting a flux core welder. And there's TIG welding, which TIG welding is a very hard process due to the fact that you have to hold the rod like this, and you have to feed it with your fingers like this, and you have to weld like this. You have to control the puddle with this hand, and you have to feed the heat through this hand. Now that one is very difficult. It's probably one of the most difficult processes, but it is very rewarding due to financially. But if someone wants to get started on this, I would recommend flux core welding and MIG welding. It is very good. And stick welding is also one of my favorites because, like I said, it's very versatile. You don't need to carry a gas can with you. You don't need to carry a 7525 or argon. Like I said, the flux acts as a shielding gas, and the welds come out very clean. If you have a wire weld, it will come out very good, and they do the application. So, yeah, it should be.